Welcome back everyone, this is our journey to Division 1. We're currently sitting in Division 5 and after being demoted 2 divisions in the last episode, because EA do that now, we are aiming to climb back to our rightful place, Division 4. The first steps to Division 4 was to improve the squad. So I decided to take a big risk by completing an SBC, and with SBC players being untradeable, I'd be giving up all my highest rated players just for this one card. But what's the point in playing if you're not going to take a few risks? Here is a snapshot of the different squads I had to give up by completing the SBC. As you can see, there were a lot of players that had to go, and I actually spent coins buying other players in order to complete some of the squads. But it was all worth it because our prize would be the highest rated player in our squad yet. Check it out. Now onto games, and what followed can only be described as the worst loss run I've ever experienced in any game I've ever played. Let me run you through how this happened. Game 1, the small pass inside threw my defender off, and just an absolute letdown of a goal sneaks past Courtois. 10 minutes later, almost the exact same situation happens again. Now let's look at a couple of my attacks. There's good passing, good movement, I'm trying to find the right pass, and my player's offside. Again, I'm passing it around, trying to find a way through, but the players are just flat. We end up getting tackled and losing the possession. Also, can EA please explain this tackle and how I've not come away with the ball? I should point out in this clip that I haven't actually purchased Mbappe. I recorded this when the Ballon d'Or special was on. I also don't know if that was a cross or a shot from Tchouaméni. But let's take a look at 2 clips, one being his attack and 2 being mine. When he passes the ball out wide, the striker is making a positive run forward into the box, whilst my midfield is nowhere to be seen and the defence isn't close enough together, leaving a free space for his striker to run into. Luckily, he didn't utilise the run of the striker and this attack didn't end up in a goal, but you get an idea of how the defenders leave massive opportunities for teams in this game. I wish I could say it was the same on my attacks. I have the ball in the wide area. Admittedly, it's not as far forward as his, but it's fairly similar. Now, I have 2 strikers. Look how deep Lewandowski is here. He should be pushing high on the defenders, but I still decide that I can pass the ball to him and drag over one of the centre halves. But instead, when I pass it, it goes to Mbappe, and I try to overcorrect by doing a 1-2 to get Mbappe further up the field, as I've got no one else ahead and my cam is nowhere to be seen. I end up doing a terrible touch and then we lose the ball. In the 51st minute, he would bag another goal. It was just a pattern of him having opportunities, and anytime I tried to make anything happen, it wouldn't work. Opportunities for him and just nothing for me. Now that we've established the pattern, I went on to lose a stupid amount of games. I won't show every single one because, to be honest, I lost so many in a row that it would be about 45 minutes long, this video, and it would just be of all losses. So, as anyone would, I start to look at ways to change the team. I got a code from another YouTube channel that swore the tactics are unbeatable, which changed the formation to a 5-2-1-2. I even tried messing around with the controller settings in case I was missing something. Then, in the first game I played, the next, and all of the others that followed were exactly the same as before. So what I did next is what all Ultimate Team players do. I sold all of the players in my team because clearly they were the issue and not me. But out of the darkness comes the joy of rebuilding the squad. I went with a 4-1-2-1-2 wide, as I felt everyone else was able to expose weaknesses with wingers, and it would also allow my left back and right back to stay and defend. I chose the all-reliable of pace for much of the team. Throughout all the episodes of this series, I've been trying to work on getting higher rated players, but I realised I need to stick with what I know, and that is pacey gold rare players. Yes, I have Lewandowski, but he is an SBC and the only 90 rated player in the squad. I left Cam and CDM not so pacey because I don't think pace is important in those positions. I was feeling confident, and with good reason too. there we were on the cusp of promotion back to our rightful place in Division 4. All of the losses and disappointment in being demoted had come to this. One more win and glory would be ours. And we started out strong. Confidence was high, and in the 10th minute, Lewandowski came through with a bullet into the top corner to put us 1-0 up. I was feeling the stress though, and straight after the goal, the pressure of the moment started to build. He was getting more passes through and inching closer towards my goal, and bang, it was 1-1 before I knew it. I wasn't even angry. I think I felt more disappointed because I just knew that it would be one of those matches, but I wasn't going to give up that easy. I was trying to create chances, but unfortunately there was no turnaround in this match, and just after 30 minutes, the worst outcome started to rear its head. I wish I could say I pulled it out the bag and fought back, but I just crumbled. Before I knew it, it was full time. We'd lost like 4-1 or whatever it was. Every Ultimate Team player knows how frustrating these kind of games are. You put so much into getting to that point, and then it just goes in a single match. We had now flipped from needing 1 win to 3, so I jumped into another game hoping to salvage a chance at promotion, and yeah, it didn't go well. Grip on the game. Back at the original checkpoint, so all of our progress had effectively been for nothing. I decided to turn the game off for a while after that. But when I came back, I was determined to get this promotion, scoring in the 10th minute, getting another just before half time, and sealing the victory in the 62nd minute. Straight into the next game, and we dominated. Lewandowski scored the first in his brace and opened it up to 1-0 for us. Just before half time, Marlon put us 2 ahead, and then Lewandowski scored his second in the 50th minute. We ended up winning this game 4-1, and we were back in the exact same position as before. One more win and we would be promoted to Division 4. Now, we had an early chance that was begging to be put in the back of the net, but for some reason Lewandowski put it straight at the keeper. 10 minutes later, Marlon was through, but then seemingly out of nowhere, Van Dijk came in with a last minute tackle to keep it level. We then won a free kick just on the edge of the box, and I'll be honest, I didn't even think about what I was going to do. I thought he was going to put a defender on the line, so I just took it, and what a beautiful free kick it was. 1-0 up, and it was the same situation as last time. And would you believe it? 2 minutes later, he runs down the pitch and scores. I was thinking to myself, not again. We pushed on, and a chance with Marlon was saved. Then to the other end of the pitch, Courtois pulled out a massive save. It was on a knife's edge, this game. Then just before half time, 2-1 down. I tried to rally with everything I had, shot after shot. Honestly, we should have had 4 or 5 goals in this one, but in the 67th minute, I crumbled again, torn apart at the seams. The promotion had slipped away for a second time. It was devastating. There was no happy ending to this. I tried to play another game, but we lost again and were back at the checkpoint. And to make matters worse, the next time I logged in, we'd been demoted back to Division 6. This leaves me in a precarious position. Do I carry on with Ultimate Team or turn my attention to a new challenge? There is a lot of BS that comes with playing Ultimate Team. There's all of the silly cards, evos, cosmetics, boosts, and that's not even to mention some of the gameplay. I just don't know if I can keep up with it. So it's not a goodbye to EAFC, but it might be to Ultimate Team. Thanks for watching though, and I will catch you in the next one, whatever that may be.